What's up, Chaos is Out crew, and today we're gonna be reviewing and looking at my updated Pikmin cutouts. Why? Because it's been like 6 months ago, and I've been really evolving at my paper cutout skills. I'm literally evolving to the artist I always wanted to be, because I used to just scribble instead of using markers. But that's out of the way. Today, we're going to see what's new and what's old about my Pikmin collection. So let's go. So first are the cutouts from Pikmin 1, the first game, technically. So first are the Bulborbs. I have two now. Here's my first one, and my first enemy too, I think. I think I did the sheer grubs first, but oh well. As you can see, I added like a layer of paper, because when I first made this, it was smiling. I don't know why, but I decided to replace it. And here's a newer and improved red Bulborb. Really cool. Unlike this guy, however, its legs are very thin, or the leg stalks. I might do a tutorial video on how to do Bulborbs in future videos, but for now, collection video. So, after that, we have the Spotty Bulbear. Yeah, I made the eyes more closer to his bodies, because I felt like it was, that's why more aggressive, I think. I used Crayola's skin color cardstock. It's really helpful, especially in nature stuff. Yeah, really cool. Also, this was at the time I forgot packaging tape existed. Next is the one, the only, bread bug. This isn't the bread bug. Hang on. The bread bug! Yeah, so apparently bread bugs appeared in Pikmin 1. I never played the game. The only games I played Pikmin related is Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Pikmin 4. I made two. At this time, I actually ran out of this skin color paper because I actually ran out of it. So I just colored a piece of other cardstock paper, like a white. People need to make white construction paper often. It's very usable. And because normal printing paper is very bleedable, I would know. Next is the blowhogs, or blowhog 2 times. So here's the fiery blowhog, and I updated him. Really cool. I even gave him detail on the feet. The snout is actually a reused version. I actually reused my old one. But one which isn't reused is the puffy blowhog. Kinda old. You can tell it's old, the drawing techniques isn't good. Used everyday tape instead of packaging or scotch tape. Really cool. Next is the swooping snitch bug. I took inspiration from Yellow Pikmin's plush design, where it's just the antenna is just like a black pipe cleaner. So yeah, I just cut off the paper part and now it's a pipe cleaner. He has a beard behind his back. Okay, now here is the armored cannon beetle. Here he is in his glory. You can open his back and you can fit a Pikmin in it. Oh yeah, speaking of Pikmin, I'll cover those in after this. Or I might not do it because I'm lazy. Next is the pearly clam clamp. No, it's not the pathetic purple small one, which isn't size related. It's this one. Yeah, I updated it. I used my new pink instruction paper. It's way bigger. It actually has color than just yellow. I even had made it like have depth. And yeah, really cool. But as I like let it lay down, the curved part, I curved it for depth and make it more 3D. They kind of like made flat. Next is the Gulix. Did it change them at all? I can't believe why I didn't done this like earlier. It's like a way simpler design. Next are the shear grubs. Because of course. Here's the female shear grubs. I actually updated them to look like the swarming shear grubs, which will come very, very, very later. For now, we're doing the first 3 variants. Or 2 variants, technically. The male shear grubs, they have like longer mouths or claws, I think. I don't know what they're called. That's what they look like. Now, why did I say technically? The swarming, no, the shear rig, yeah. Why did I say the swarming shear rig? Anyways, yeah. I threw away my first and oldest one. This one's like way better. And it's way bigger. I'm not sure if it's like supposed to be the same size, but oh well. I actually forgot this when mentioning the grub dogs. The water dumple. Okay. There's a reason why I always forget to mention this guy when I pretend doing collection videos. Because he doesn't look like a grub dog. Here is the dwarf bull bear. The lips look kind of weird. Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure the water dumple and the dwarf bulborbs are supposed to be the same size, but whatever. And the red dwarf bulborb. Yeah, I threw away the old one. Because it looked too derpy, and I don't think I could, like, modify it. Next are the miscellaneous. So, here's the puff stool. Used to make Puffman, but now it's just a big saddy with no use. It just has the hypnosis effect, like the groovy long legs, which I didn't make. Here's the Mamuda. Now, as you can see, before, if you watched my older collection video, my Pikmin are huge than this guy. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'll get, like, Pikmin figurines from Jack Specific. And that would make, like, all my stuff kinda size accurate, but oh well. Not kinda miscellaneous, though. The Smoky Prog. It made him look like more of the Pikmin 1 design, where it doesn't have the gloom, you know, the gloom danger hazard. Here's the Honey Wisp. Before it just can like hold honey, now it's a nectar egg, which is a wise choice. Not sure how they get nectar eggs. Do they make them? Because like nectar eggs come in multiple sizes. Also, some nectar eggs in Pikmin 4 contain some of what I consider raw material. Yeah, raw material. I don't know why I'm like making dramatic drops, but oh well. And apparently they're dead matter composed. So I think that a nectar egg died or whatever was in it. Here's the flint beetle. I updated it to be more 3D. And finally, the dangers of Pikmin 1. Everybody fears them. Well, not this guy. The roll pole, I think. The Wally Wog. The yellow one, actually. Yeah. I'm not sure why they changed it to Wally Hop. Everybody likes Wally Wog. Because that's what they make. That's what their noise is. Wog, wog. And here's the albino Wally Wog, or Wally Wog, I think. Or Wally Hop. I hate that name. Now, the newest creation I have made. The beady long legs. Yeah, I updated him. I actually gave my those weird golden things to move his legs to some other paper craft, which I updated. Looks way better, especially with the orange. The beady long legs, I think that was his name. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. The updated Snagrit, which is, I made the feet and I improved the eyes to make it like more equal, because before they weren't equal. Yeah. He's breaking apart though. But I'm really proud of this 3D effect that I made with the cotton balls. Really smart move. Those are cotton balls for, facial products or, products for your body, not crafts. But, oh well. The Emperor Ball Blacks. No, not the Solvin Ball Blacks. Because technically in the Pikmin wiki, and yes, there's a wiki, it's still considered an Emperor Ball Blacks. Yeah, he was really complicated to make. Yeah. I keep forgetting, I can just, draw out the body with the yellow yellow cardstock and just, fold this. No, never mind. But yeah, I'm really proud of this guy. I didn't even trace it. The thing I'm recording with is an iPad. I can't trace that with my iPad. I somehow guessed its shape and it's so accurate. I'm not doing a tutorial for this guy. And yeah, that's the Pikmin 1 enemies. Now, you don't see this, but there's still some remaining stuff at the bottom. So yeah, let's go on to the next section. Now, to the second section, and remarkably, for the second game. This is a lot to do. So yeah. I won't go in order most of the time. I'm just gonna show you. So in this game, the first appearance and last appearance of the orange Bulborb and the hairy Bulborb respectively. I threw away my old orange Bulborb, so I can remake this guy with a frown. This guy I just put on this kind of the same color as this. It's very pale white, and yeah, I ran out of that color, and yeah. And I decided to I tried to remake the snout, but I used the dark brown from another craft. Apparently this guy has brownish feet and kind of brownish eye stalks. Good thing I didn't waste cotton balls on this guy's back, because if I did, that would be a huge waste. But still, he looks good. I'm gonna place these crafts somewhere else, so I won't crowd up the space. Here is the Fiery Bull Blacks. Really cool. They made the eyes like different sizes, but it looks weird when you do that. Yeah, it looks really cool. I think he was like supposed to be bigger than normal Bulborbs, but oh well. But you know what else is bigger technically? The Empress Bulblax. She is huge. Now, if you didn't notice in Pikmin 4 and Pikmin 2, the head or the tan part of the Bulblax is way smaller than normal Bulborbs or normal red Bulborbs. Like, I didn't notice at the time, but I think this is accurate. Kind of too big for my paper Pikmin, but the action figures I believe are this size, so I think it might work with them. And yeah, and of course you can't have an Empress Bulblax without her young. The Bulborg larva. Took me a while to get that. I took from an upper view and I tried to make the mouth. And yeah, that's the Bulborg larva. I might make more, but I feel lazy. I just want to like show you guys, and then all my guilt will be free. Right. Now we have the parasitic the parasitic this guy, the parasitic Bulblin, the adult version. Apparently in the Pikmin WIP in Roblox, the smaller Bulbmin have like black eyes, no like blue parts, so I just like made it blue, like black. And apparently this guy's smaller than like normal red Bulborbs or Bulborbs. Really proud of this guy. Right. Next are the snitch bugs and snitch bug like relatives. We have the bumbling snitch bug, really cool. I really like this guy. I'm like really proud. Okay. Now, before I get to that guy, I'm gonna go show you my other paper crafts because I forgot what the other one's name was. Decorated cannon beetle. The golden flint bug beetle. I hate this. I'm just gonna cut this. Okay. So I just realized this is called the iridescent glint beetle, and the green version of it technically is the iridescent flint beetle. I'm not sure if this is right, but oh well. Now, finally, I remembered this guy's name. The careening dirigibug. The balloons. I think I made like 2 bomb rocks. Like one old, one new. Here's the old one. Look, you can hold it perfectly. And the newer one. And yeah, that's the careening dirigibug. Okay, now here is the skitterleaf. Yeah, I thought they only appeared in Pikmin 3, but I never played Pikmin 2 and 1. Forgive me. I'm basing this off of the Pikmin Piclopedia. Really cool. The leaves actually came from bootlegged Pikmin plushies. When I tried to make an attempt to get like the older versions of the Pikmin plushies, I just used their leaves. And yes, that means I ripped them off. But yeah, I actually have like I modified one of the leaves to a version of a relative of the skitter leaf. You'll see later. Okay, I think I went off like topic, you know. Here's the doodle bug. The shells look really cool on these like beetles. Here's the snow dwarf bulborb. Like, I thought it was like supposed to be like a dwarf hairy bulborb. You know, I was like pretty confused. But then I realized the snow dwarf bulborb has like more darker skin than the pale skin. Okay, here are the jelly floats. Here's the lesser jelly float and the greater jelly float. Like lesser spotted jelly float and greater spotted jelly float, I think. Here's the remade creeping chrysanthemum. Yeah, really cool. I threw away my 3D version because it wasn't like holding up that well. Like not too good. The gradients I got with this guy with my Crayola markers is pretty impressive. I might make the newer creeping chrysanthemum so the version of like the starter spore could exist, and so I won't make a custom version of a fungus version of this guy. But other than that, yeah, I think I might. But I'll rest. Next, you'll love him. You need him. He's not the withering blowhog. I said he's not the withering blowhog. But if we're still on like the topic of blowhog, I guess we'll include the watery blowhog. I reused the snout of the water one. Anyways, you love him. You know him. You need him. You want to make babies with him. The giant bedbug. I think this might be my second enemy I made. And like before, he didn't have like a backside. But now Jesus Christ, what have I done? I ruined this guy. Why did I like make an outline? I should have just like ended with the snout because this guy you can barely see the outline. Why did I do this? Hey, at least we can see like the other side of him carrying objects. Here is the armored cannon larva. The updated toady bloister. The bud is now white-ish. And he's 3D-ish. I used cotton balls to like give him depth. It's more like accurate to Pikmin 4's design. And I even made the tongue attached to him, like the old one. Really cool. And I put it like underneath, so when I need the tongue, he can do that. Yeah. I'm not sure when I'm gonna make the bloister relatives, the other bloister, like the one with the shell and the one who targets captains, that one. Anyways, here's the anode beetles, the newer one, and this guy. I think I should have like made 3 of them because in caves there's like 5 to 3. You know, so when like if you killed the second one, then it wouldn't be useless. Here is the dwarf orange bulborb. And the unmarked spectralids. Red, yellow, and blue. But in the game, it's like more of a purple. But still though, these guys look pretty cool. Really like them. Here's the definition of uncool. The ravenous whisker pillar. Ugh. I just made this guy because he was like simple. And yeah, that's basically it. I just made him. Now, here is the entire family of Dreevils. the caustic Drevel. I think that's what he's called. Hang on, I need to like do it again. These guys are caustic Drevels. I have purple. Come on, come on. Purple Munch Drevels. Come on. I think the volatile Drevel. Before it was just like this color, but then like I didn't know what like they always have like this thing on, so you wouldn't see it. Then it's like a dark brown. Then I realized I chose the wrong set of colors, but oh well. Here are the anode Drevels. Come on, go there. And finally, the fiery Drevel. And these guys have 4 legs and kind of look like spiders. And you want to know what else looks like a spider? That's right. I've created a lot of long legs after the beady long legs. Here is the man at legs. I use staplers. I'm really proud of the design, especially the robotic part. I taped it and it's like the legs still move. Kind of like real life spiders. Like they're not like joints, they're just like connected. And finally, the largest one I've made so far. Hang on, I have to cut out this part of the section just to show him. Here he is. Hang on, he needs his time to get ready. The raging long legs. This guy is impressive. Impressive. Look at that. And here's a hand for comparison. And I didn't know what the scale was. I tried to make him accurate as possible. And apparently, he's the size of a soccer ball. That's even larger than my hand. And that's just talking about the ball part. I think the ball part is actually the soccer ball sized part. This is crazy. I use staplers. And if you're wondering how I got like purple on his black paper, I used markers and pencil. I used marker for the color. Here's a trick when you want to like add color, like some color to your black construction paper with using markers. Use white pencils and draw where you want to draw the purple. Then go over the white part with any color of marker, because it would color the white part like it was like white paper. So that's how I got like the purple color on black paper. Really, really cool. And he's probably the only long legs I have added proper feet to, besides the beady long legs. And I made this before I scrapped the old beady long legs. This is impressive. However, it'll take like a very long time to like rearrange him. And yeah, like his limbs are really flimsy, which is a part I really don't like. But other than that, yeah. I'll stop rambling about this and continue on. Another boss I made is the pileated snaglet. I wanted to like make this part 3D by adding cotton balls inside, looking like, you know, like kind of puffed up like the toady bloister. And I used golden construction paper, you know, to make it look like his beak is extra shiny and sharp. That's why I gave him like a more accurate beak. And I gave him a leg too. And kind of like tail. Really cool. Really cool. It's like one of the coolest ones I actually made. Like, that's how you know I'm evolving. When I'm making second versions of complex monsters I've already did. Or should I say creatures. Here is this guy, this abomination. I forgot his name. Now, if you're wondering how I like know so much names than before, I actually made a custom Piclopedia, so I like memorized their names. Okay, I'm gonna cut this part. So yeah. Okay, I completely forgot his name. I'm pretty sure I have it, but those which have colors on it, I have. So I might wanna go over that again and like color those I already have now. This is really impressive. Alright, here is the cloaking burrow net, the string. Yeah, gonna feel like kind of bored. But don't worry, I'll get my energy back after this section. And finally, the antenna beetle. Now, before I've watched like a Lego enemies from Pikmin and Pikmin 1 and 2 turned into Legos. And this is the result. Like, I thought this guy was related to the snitch bugs and could fly because he kind of has wings. And how could this guy be a beetle? This guy doesn't look like a beetle. And yeah. Now I'll go over the items. Here's the spiderwort, a purple candy pop bud, really cool, and a new Pick carrot. And I think this is what the size of the Pikmin figures will be. So it'll be kind of accurate too. And yeah, that concludes section 2. On to the next one. Hey, do you guys hear something? Kind of sounds like a weird ambience noise. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Here is the water wraith. I updated him, made him more size accurate. I think this is what the design would be like if it were a plushie. Yeah, that's right. I gave him the push pins from the BD long legs, so I can like remove it at any time. However, I can't remove them anymore. So yeah. This is really, really cool and awesome. I am glad to have this guy and made him. Right, now on to the next section. Now here are the enemies from Pikmin 3. Here is the jelly float. I actually made him out of a plastic bag. I used like a clear thing which you can do this. So yeah. The eyes are more like realistic. The bag is new and like I added this thing and this. Really cool. Kind of looks like a person, you know, like the torso, head, eyes. And the bag is just a plastic bag, so I can put Pikmin in it. The colors at the end actually kind of looks like what the jelly float would look like. Not really accurate to the sprite or model or anything, but its functionality is really cool. And I can even close the bag too, so I won't like let the Pikmin out and fall. Next, oh yeah, I almost forgot. Spoiler alert. That took me a long time to just go through that, didn't it? Took me like how many enemies just to go through it. Here is the armored Maudad. I used like string, like rope or yarn, and tape, you know, to make the sections. Not really size accurate though. And yeah, the mandibles, and yes, I just realized that was the word, don't really look good. Yeah. The legs I'm proud of. Yeah, I can't believe I made this guy. Really cool. Next is the Crush Blat, I think. Oh wait, no, wrong name. Hang on, let me do something. Okay, so I just remembered what multiple names were. This was called the Gatling Goink. And yeah, I'm still looking through this. Really cool. Oh my god, this might take a while. Oh, okay, I remember the name now. The Scudder Chuck. I do not have the crystal. It's kind of cool. I kind of like use the same technique for the what do you call them? The Drevels, yeah. Where I just like used one leg and I can bend it. I used orange paper for the hairs. And this was at the time before I had like actual black construction paper. And I wish I could like keep my mouth shut because now I have a ton of them. The antennae, the eyes, the mouth, the body. Now is the bearded ant rat. Yeah, really cool. Yo, it's Mickey Mouse. The tail. Yeah, looks really cool. Not size accurate, kinda, but cool. Oh yeah, remember what I say about like printing paper? I mean, they're like, if you use marker often, it will bleed. But if you just like use minimal amount of markers, then it will look good. Sorry about that noise. Here is this guy. I forgot his name. Please tell me in the comments if they're enabled what this guy is. I used plastic Easter eggs as the nectar. I didn't put the leaves on it. And yeah, he looks really cool. Tail. And he has like 5 nectar eggs or nectar-like stuff. Which is actually accurate too. Now, the prismatic slooch. Just a prismatic slooch. Here are the normal and flighty Justamite. I added the eyes to them. Yeah, they look really cool. Okay, I'm adding like less commentation. Here's the Peckish Aristocrab. I'm pretty sure this is like the juvenile. The bigger one is actually more bigger. Or this is the adult one and I could just make a smaller one. Here's the desiccated skitterleaf. And remember that what I said about the skitterleaf on how I used the leaves of fake Pikmin plushies. I actually used those to, trace and cut out. Really cool. I actually had like older versions of the skitterleaves and they were pretty bad. Very bad. Here's a right spectralid. Here is a snowy cannon larva. This guy, I forgot his name. And I feel too lazy to put that in my Piclopedia. I mean, go look through my Piclopedia. Like maybe the puckering Bleno. Sorry about that noise. It's from downstairs. Here are the swarming sheargrubs family. Tries to remove. I have 5. And finally, here is the Riptongue Bulborb. Really cool. Didn't care to add the tongue, but still cool. Yeah, really cool. Probably the second to last section for the enemies. Here is Pikmin 4's enemies. Here is the Scorch Cake, 3D. The new, I am not, the Icy Cannon Beetle, really cool. And no, I will not make the horn the Cannon Beetle. No, I will not. It's just a waste of construction paper. Oh yeah, openable, and you can't place Pikmin in here. Yeah. Now here is the Grub Chucker. Really cool. You're gonna open this guy and put stuff in there. But the Pikmin are too big. The paper Pikmin are too big. So probably when those figures arrive, then it will be complete. I think I might need to make this guy like a little bit taller. Other than that, really cool. Hang on, I'm just rearranging some stuff. Technical difficulties, but it's not technical. Alright, here is the frozen Bulborb. You can remove the ice, and you can use the ice to make frozen enemies, kinda. Because I am not gonna remake the entire Picklepedia, but all cyan. Here's an icy. I'm not sure if their names are right. An icy Wollywog or Wollyhop, kind of smaller than the yellow Wollyhop, which is what it's based off on, but still pretty cool. Part of the ingredients. Okay, here is this guy. I forgot his name, which is pretty common for me. If you meet me in real life, I'm gonna be probably very forgetful. Here, I used Play-Doh, which isn't the best material, but oh well. Here is the Venom Dreevil, just like a reimagined version of the Munch Dreevil, like so the color can match the new poison color, and the ice Dreevil. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, here's the Sheer Flea. I actually thought they'd have like two, kind of like they only have like 2 legs and 2 claws. I actually made 2 of them, but I had to sacrifice one of them to make this guy an actual Sheer Flea, which is like the images of Pikmin or like in the 2D rendering is kind of hard to like, process and get all the details right. Now here is this guy. When will I stop forgetting stuff? Hang on. I'll find him. I just have to find the page of the... Oh yeah, right. Okay. Let's pretend that never happened. Here is the Toxstool. An infected prismatic, like a poison slooch or venom slooch. Oh wait, no. The moldy slooch and the moldy dwarf Bulborb. They're actually part of the family of the Puffstool because they're technically, like, they're not alive anymore. So, like, the bodies of it aren't alive. So, that means it's technically the Puffstool, I guess. Now, here is the more alive Frozen Dwarf Bulborb. Yeah. You can remove the ice, which is cool. Yeah. He looks pretty cool. Okay, if you've been hearing ticking for a long time, I'm gonna be sacrificing this clock. Stop. Stop. That's way better. Okay. Here's the albino dwarf bulborb. A true bulborb. Kinda like the spotty dwarf bulb blacks. Oh my god, I forgot everything. And the frozen dwarf bulborb. Yeah, the frozen dwarf bulborb isn't a bread bug fake. Here is the tusked blowhog. The tusked blowhog. He's a true hog. Here is, okay, like Nintendo, you need to like rename the floaty versions of the blowhogs because which one is which? Like ice is which one is the icy blowhog or the snowy blowhog? Also, no, I won't make the Titan versions of the icy and fiery blowhog. This guy looks way more improved though. Yeah. Also, I didn't reuse the old icy blowhog for the groundhog version. Okay, I'm completely lost. Here's the Mama Shearguap. Kinda old. Did it update her yet? The Porculian. Is that what they're called? The Porculian. Yeah, really cool. You can do this so it looks like he shot one of his spines out. And don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, here is the Fulix. And you can remove this thing from its nectar body-like thing. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, here's this part. Like I made it more wide so it looks, so when you put it in, so like when it isn't in, it looks like a bubble, but when you put the cell-like organism, the nuclei in, it looks like it's like, see? Right? And finally, the downy snag. Oh, don't worry, that was just the other side. Yay. We like this version more, like the other side. Like, I don't know what I did here, but it looks way better. And finally, for the official enemies. These guys suck. Okay, but seriously, they're like more like, the concepts are interesting, but their execution is horrible. Here is the red bublimp. Here is the seed bagger. Pikmin version of Olimar and Moss. Oh yeah, here's Moss, and here's the red Dandori guy. Yeah. When they're not oh my god, I forgot my grammar. When they're uncured. Oh yeah, the red leafling. And if when leaflings aren't cured, their suits look like this. So basically, the lore here, when Olimar was cured, the leafling fuzz fell off his face, and they're still sentient actually. So Olimar got like a mannequin with a suit on, and you know how the rock, ice, and bulbmin are parasitic. They're like roots when their like host is removed. Yeah, it's technically kind of like that. So leafling olimar is parasitized, and here's moss. She's moss. But what are you guys running away from? Oh yeah, right. I almost forgot. The mysterious light form, Riff or Revel Olimar. And of course, you know what will happen at the final battle. Also, spoiler alert. This will happen. Yeah, here we have the Plasm Wraith. Really cool. It's not cool as this. Yeah, I didn't look at the backside. But it looks pretty cool nevertheless. Alright, you can go off now. Okay, finally here's the fire snout larva or beetle, according to it. The young yellow wollywog. And I can say wollywog because Hey Pikmin hasn't been updated. Here's the fiery young wollywog. Sorry about that. Here's the fiery blowlet. The luring slurker or clicking slurker, I think. Oh yeah, right. Here is the muggin fly. There's more like snitch bug variants in Hey Pikmin. The compeller. The queen of the shearrigs, queen shearrig. The flighty and non-flighty blood bugs. Here is, oh my god, I forgot its name, hang on. Here's the puff stalk, the electropede, the fiery dwarf bulborb. These guys, I won't go into depth with them. The makiwi, the wide-mouth anode beetle, the stony flint beetle, and the crumb bug. Okay, that's all of the enemies I have made. Unfortunately, however, due to uncertain circumstances, this will be the end of the video. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This took me a long time to make, including the making of these creatures, and a lot of motivation and lots of practice. So if you want to see a tutorial video, please comment down below if YouTube enables it. I hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, goodbye Chaos is Out crew. This has been a collection video, and I hope you have a great day, evening, or whatever time it is. So yeah, bye guys.